From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the L.A. Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And a fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It was Deron Payne who got in there to make the play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he works his way free all the way down the outskirts of the red zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go.
Eckler, they run left side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Daniels looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Ah, come on.
Gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Running on first down, Eckler. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Throwing now is Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I want to see more than trying to get him to put right out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself.
Come on.
But he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. 4 yards.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Eckler now between the tackles. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. At the Chargers' 28-yard line.
go. Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 10 yards there, good for Washington first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Daniels. A man, and he hits him in stride. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Eckler will score.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert on the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Here's Madison running on first down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 15. And the Washington first down.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 69, Bronco 80.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. No gain on the play there, a 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Pass hauled in by Johnston. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
And the Chargers.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Cut. Ready? Let's go.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
So any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive room right here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Tag. Viking, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said. Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Daniels toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation.
70. Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Gay is on for the point after. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Giving it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, hoping they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Harris running straight ahead. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for the Chargers touchdown. Ladd McConkey, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time. And shooting him off now open field. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19, with Lion. Ready,
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped it. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Gotta be Lion. Drop 50, drop 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And Gay knocks this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Orlando Gadsden with their 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away in the 4th. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch in the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I thought, a zinger or two. I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd down.
7-5. Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's caught left side by center. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey, smash Broncos. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And some space here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. This goes out wide from Madison. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Sennett, the tight end. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, check that, street.
Throwing now is Daniels. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
The Charger drive about to get going. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game.
and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for L.A., they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
What's up, Cam? Yeah. Nothing over here on this man just got finished playing this little league game or whatever.
How's it going?
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for.